Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, it's another beautiful spring morning out here in the Carpathian mountains. Today is the Tuesday following Easter Monday. It's the 6th or 7th of April maybe. I've sort of lost count after being locked down for a year now. Yesterday morning was -9. That was quite a surprise. And today, winter has returned. It's been a while since I've done a video because I sort of messed up my knee on ice, and I've actually been playing DayZ for a while, and I've met some really good people. Glock Jim, Jack, Griffin, JJ, Grandizer. I've met some very interesting people from all around the world, which is something I have been missing. The international, multicultural sort of lifestyle, and we found that on Rostov and Livonia and Chernarus, surprisingly. But today I want to actually dedicate this video to a YouTuber named Bjorn Andreas Bull-Hansen. I've been following his videos for a while now, and to be honest, he's got bigger balls than I have. The reason I'm doing this video today is because of his last video about when the wild men have gone. Now, I'd count myself as a wild man. You know, originally in my teens I had this dream of moving to the middle of the bush. Originally it was going to be Australia or Canada, and being an independent, self-reliant person, because that's what I wanted to do. I didn't want a 9-to-5 life. I didn't want all the mortgages and managers and things like this. I just couldn't deal with it. Commuting. Obviously, you can't avoid all of that, but you can do it in a different way, in a way which suits you, where you decide what you're going to do. And there are also sacrifices you have to make. You know, you can't expect to have the same luxuries and lifestyle if you go move off into the bush. But it is, again, all about the wild man. There's a very good fable by Aesop about the wolf and the dog, and I suggest anyone watching this video to look it up. And basically the choice is to starve but be free like the wolf, or to be chained and well fed like the dog. And everyone has that choice. Being wild is, firstly, it's a mental aspect, but secondly, it's all about self-reliance. You have to be able to rely on yourself to do things. I chose this area to move to. Like Bjorn is saying, people will be moving away from the cities to the country as his dream, to get a piece of land somewhere to be independent. And I've been saying this for years. I can't imagine living in some packed city landscape where you are valued by what clothes you wear, or you know, you're valued by your watch rather than you're valued by your skill set, what you can do. Because that's something we've really forgotten how to do. On an interesting note, before I continue, we went for a long walk, our evening walk the other day, the first time in over a month because of my knee, and found the lower leg of a red deer. 4 kilometres later, found the other lower leg. It's a hell of a distance, and it was still on the road. And then 2 days ago, my younger boy, he'd been up jogging in the hills up to a hunting tower, and he came back and said to us all, "Come with me." So we made the long trek up this hill. It was very muddy, and there's an entire red deer hind skeleton that had been stripped by wolves. The village mayor has actually warned people about the forest, that lots of red deer have been found eaten by wolves this spring, which means there are an awful lot of wolves out there. Don't know why this year, maybe because there's so many deer. Last year there was an awful lot of deer around. But just beyond this fence is where the real wild things live. And for me, this is about the wild man. It really is. This is an aspect. There's one thing about being a wild man, like on like one of these Alaskan programs where they live in some log cabin in the middle of nowhere. But for me, it's far more important to be able to balance your independent wild lifestyle with the modern world. You should be able to do both. Ideally, you should be able to do both. Because there's lots of aspects of the modern world which are cool, you know, which really, really help us. And to be able to do both, I think, is the ultimate goal. It's about balance. My hoping is more people do become independent free. It's been my message since day one, for decades. But they also have to be able to make the sacrifice to do so. You can't become independent and free from the comfort of the life you're living now. You have to make a change. Anyway, that's enough for now from the Carpathian mountains. A beautiful spring morning of the never-ending winter. Please watch my videos, like them, subscribe to my channel, and as always, be free.